beast mode on that one. Phone was ringing. Wow, turns out it was a call to the house. Sincere Bowers there, all the way to the crib. That's another 6 for McDevitt.
Damn.
Yeah, one thing amazing about that run is just the vision from Maj Jones there. He saw the open space, he attacked the hole, and off to the races, straight to the house. I think on the last drive, I think the word of the day was consistency, composure. Now it's urgency, and LaSalle needs to get down the field extremely quick, get a score, and get that ball right back if they want any shot at pulling out this one against Roman.
One thing I found really impressive so far is this Haverford offensive line really finding a way to create some holes here for players like Matthew Brosco to come in and fill.
Yeah, that 1,000th point looming for Xavier Brown as LaSalle gets the ball once more. Huge milestone on the horizon for that young man.
For the sophomore.
Richard R. Kelly Gymnasium, you may need to call it the Richard R. Kelly Airport because he just took off there.
I agree that half-court set's really important because it establishes a lot of pressure in the perimeter. Makes it hard for the Crusaders to drive in. They're forced with that outside shot, not always the best look.
Of output was tough to come by.
Yeah, of course, Bob. Touching on that, we saw after halftime, it was two completely separate halves right there for LaSalle. I mean, you came into that game in a man-to-man. It wasn't working. You brought in the 3-2. Fantastic coaching decision there by head coach Mike McKee. You're able to close off a lot of the driving lanes on a big team like Bonner, and that may be a key to success for the Explorers here. They're playing against another big team here with the West Catholic Birds. That could be a huge key to success, and obviously for LaSalle on the offensive side of the ball, shoot, 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 baby.
Difficult for this talented bunch of Cardinal O'Hara guards.
Yeah, of course. Last year, too, we saw a lot with Coach McKee. He would only rotate around, 7 or 8 guys in the rotation. And, that kind of proved a lot of the endurance that this team runs with. And I think that, if they can kind of continue that sense of endurance today, that'll help, them with a short roster. Absolute pleasure to be back in the booth with you here from O.B. O'Brien Court in Winmore. I'm super excited to get underway. 2 great teams here, both undefeated. Penn Charter, 6-0 throughout. LaSalle, 4-0. Should be a great one to have on our hands. In the first game, we really saw St. Joe's Prep quarterback Maj Jones kind of put on a show. And I think that for LaSalle, one of the biggest things is that they're able to kind of contain that passing offense, have a great stand on the defensive side of the ball. This team has the tools for that. If they can fend off this Prep offensive attack, then, maybe we can see some magic happen here. Now, your team right now is ranked number 8 in the nation on Max Preps. Does that ranking mean anything to you, or is it, business as usual?
Well, it doesn't no more because, we just lost to a team in the PCL, so, all our egos are down now, and, we're just humble now. So I would say we just pick it up and move, and, it meant a lot before, but, it's nice and all, but we just got to keep it moving because if it gets into our head, we just lose easy games, think we're cool and stuff, so I don't really pay attention to that no more.
Send it down to you, Danny.
Bob, I'm with Kevin Rucker right here. Rucker, you went 2 for 2 to finish off the game. You put that one away. What does it mean to come home and get this first PCL win of the season?
It means a lot. We took our first loss to Newman. We just wanted to get our get back.
Thank you.
One's game, just unbelievable.
Oh, definitely, and I think that progressively we saw the level of grit by both teams just consistently improve right there. A player like number 4, Dean Coleman Newsome, was a player that was the epitome of grit, willing his team to a huge playoff win on home court this Wednesday night at Archbishop Carroll.
And Instagram influencer. And Danny, you can tell us a little bit about AJ Green's work.
Yeah, of course. So for a lot of the youth watching here, I'm sure that you guys are familiar with AJ Green's work. He's a content creator. Does a lot of football content, football skits, football videos, and he travels around the country, touring a lot of high schools and seeing a lot of high school games. And he's obviously gained a pretty massive following, over 830,000 YouTube subscribers, millions of TikTok fans and Instagram fans from all around the country. So really cool to see him here tonight. Obviously showing out for the Roman Catholic Kaelites, but still pretty cool to be in the presence of someone like that tonight.
Yeah, AJ Green.